Ana was once the richest city in El Salvador, and although it lost that title more than 100 years ago, the city still carries the charm and grandeur of the days when wealthy business people poured their fortunes into shaping this beautiful corner of the country. As we explore today, we'll visit some of the city's most iconic landmarks, places that were built in a time when Santa Ana's coffee industry made people a lot of money, and those people dedicated their wealth to creating these beautiful places.
Good morning, everyone. We are finally in Santa Ana. Even though we've been staying nearby, like our Airbnbs just right outside the city, we've actually never come into like the downtown area of Santa Ana. So today's gonna be the day where we finally get to explore it.
Yeah, we're gonna check out the Central Historical area, see what this place has to offer. It looks beautiful so far.
We found parking not too far away, but man, it's busy around here and tight. These roads are so small and narrow. Actually, I don't know if I really expected anything else, really. But yeah, welcome to the Central Park, or Parque Libertad, here in Santa Ana. I think you found the church, hon.
I think I did. So one of the most impressive things that we read about for the Central Historical area is, of course, the cathedral. She's so beautiful, covered in pigeons, and I love that there's kids running around chasing the pigeons just to add to the excitement.
Well, I know I said we're gonna check out the park first. We realized that we should probably do the church right away, because I heard you can go inside and up into the roof, and they close right before lunch, and it's getting close to that hour, so we're gonna go inside the church first. But really quickly, I want to say the outside looks so pretty. The facade is very bright and white, and it also looks very different than the other churches that we've seen throughout Latin America.
I'm trying to read up on the church. I'm reading that it's neo-Gothic. I think that's why it looks different. It's very European style. Yeah.
Can I put my tongue on it? Yeah, just the tip of tip of my tongue. That word neo-Gothic.
No, I actually think, okay, this is cool. I thought this was interesting. The cathedral was built in the 1500s originally, but then it was destroyed by lightning in the early 1900s and reconstructed. Lightning.
Oh, that's cool.
That's wild. Crazy. Whoa!
Did you do that?
I don't know. Look at that.
Oh my gosh!
Oh, that's a lot. That was a lot of birds. I have no idea why they just did that. Oh, they're going again.
Okay, let's go.
We're gonna get hooked up for sure.
Let's go inside. Something I feel like supernatural is happening.
I just looked up with my mouth open. I'm so scared. This church is stunning. What definitely stands out about it is that the tiles that they use here are actually pink and green. Actually, they're not tiles, but it's interesting to have those colors inside of a cathedral. And I have got to say, the way that this place is designed makes it feel very cathedral-esque versus a church. The way that the roofs are just so high and arched and come to a point really give the feeling of a proper cathedral. It's beautiful in here.
Gracias.
Okay, I think we need a helmet. Maybe?
I don't know. Nobody said
Oh, wow.
Gracias.
Okay. Oh my gosh. So we read online that you can go to the top of this church, but we had no idea where. We asked a woman and they opened this magical door for us. It's like Narnia.
Also, that lady was so funny. We didn't really know what she was saying. But she just honestly just lit up the church. It's just so smiley and laughing and helping everybody and trying to tell us about something about the hat. I'm not exactly sure, but then she pointed to this guy and then he opened the door and then all of a sudden we're going up a spiral staircase.
Wow. Where are we right now?
Are we allowed to be here?
We didn't even have to pay anything to be here. They just opened the door for us. Okay, well, The stairwell does keep going, but this way. Looks like it might be the roof. Oh no. Wow. Oh my gosh. What? Why are we the only ones here?
You know, it's kind of funny because we saw online about how I think you can go up here if you're like part of a group or something. But if you ask somebody, they'll just let you up. And it's exactly what we did. But to be honest, I feel like we're not supposed to be here.
I think it's okay.
But they said they were okay.
It's
just kind of funny.
So we didn't bring Evie today, and this is actually the reason why. We wanted to be able to like come into the church and go up.
Yeah.
And we figured they wouldn't allow us with the dog. I'm now glad we left her at home because this is so cool.
Yeah, this is really cool.
Wow.
The view of Santa Ana looks so beautiful. I feel like we're in like a movie.
Yeah. I feel like I'm like on a set in LA or something.
LA, more like
fake.
Europe.
Well, like a set, so they made it, you know,
Yeah.
pretending to be Europe. We've been at the top of a few churches. This is definitely the coolest.
Maybe, definitely the sketchiest too.
Yeah, that too.
The view is spectacular. And then the walkway is so narrow. Wow. We got a whole view of Santa Ana from up here. Oh, I'm right in the middle of the church.
Yeah.
I got the pillars on
There's
kind
the
of both
cross.
sides of me. Oh, I'm right in front of the cross.
How cool is this?
I don't think I've ever been like really this close to the
Sorry.
to the roof of the church. It's right in front of us.
This is so cool.
Yeah.
Wow. How did we get here? I feel like I'm aging myself, but for any other 90s kids out there, I am getting massive like Quasimodo vibes from the Hunchback of Notre Dame movie. Like, have you seen that movie, hun? You probably
A
haven't.
long time ago.
Yeah? I just remember like they like were outside, like Quasimodo was like outside a big cathedral like this, and honestly, like I feel like it was filmed right here. Except it's animated, but you know, it could have been right here. This is so cool.
Something really funny I noticed up there. I think there's a lightning rod there now, and I think it's just to make sure that if it gets struck by lightning again, it doesn't all, you know, collapse. So, you know, that's a nice little upgrade they've made to make sure the church survives, you know, another few hundred years. Yeah, technology's come a long way since when this first church has been built. Oh my gosh, we are, and we're just like that.
That's how you get it.
Yeah.
It's just like the most nondescript door that people have to let you into, and ended up costing us $2 each to go up. So if you are in Santa Ana and you want something really cool to do, that was really neat.
We are quickly rushing over to our next stop. Again, we want to get there before it closes. We want to get to the theater, Teatro de Santa Ana.
It looks so stinking beautiful. It's
so
like
beautiful.
This mint green color outside,
Yeah.
and it looks like it was freshly painted. Like I swear this was painted last week.
I don't think I've ever seen a building this color. It's so bright.
Pretty. ¿Cuánto tiempo el tour? 20 minutos. Okay, so only 20 minutes.
Oh, okay. That's not too bad. Wow, that was very successful.
Yeah.
It turns out they have a tour running at 12 o'clock, so we signed ourselves up for like the 20-minute tour. Apparently it's the best way to see the theater. It's so
Yeah.
pretty inside. And it was only about $6 or something.
$5 each.
$5 each. So not too bad at all.
Yeah.
We have about 30 minutes, which is great because I am really hungry.
Yeah, you want to
And I
try
would
to find something
love
to
to get something to eat. Just something quick and easy.
Also, look at the plaza. We're at the
Yeah,
plaza.
so this is, now we're at Parque Libertad. I feel like every Latin American country or
Has a-
city has a park
Central Park or a
with
plaza.
with a church and usually like the government building.
Yeah.
But this one has a theater, which is pretty
Yeah, so this one has surrounding it, we've got like the big cathedral here, the theater that we're about to go into, and then this looks like a government building to me. And
Yeah, the
behind
government
us
building.
is another like central cultural like municipal building. So yeah, honestly, it's stunning because of the colors. I love the like pastel look
Yeah.
that this plaza has. Hey, it's so nice. What'd you find already?
Oh my gosh, this place is awesome. There's like so many street food vendors around. And
Yeah,
also,
we've got the plaza there, and right here is a bunch of food stalls.
I see everybody has similar food. It's like fries with some toppings, and I see hot dogs with toppings, burgers, drinks. This is really, really nice.
Yeah.
Convenient, and they're all like $1.50 or $2 too.
Wow. This is all food vendors.
Is it really bad that I just want pupusas? Like, I haven't seen anybody serve pupusas, or maybe it's just like something that everybody just is just known that everybody serves.
Maybe it's just their own time of day.
Maybe.
I bet you they have pupusas.
Although I could do with a hot dog.
Is this it? Have you selected?
I think I'm interested in some tortas this morning. ¿Me gustaría torta mixta? Sí.
Gracias.
I was going for a snack, but I ended up almost pretty much getting a lunch.
Yeah, that's huge.
So I got the torta mixta. Wow, this is really big. It was actually like a foot-long sandwich, split into two. There's some like a hot dog in there and like a little fillet of beef with some ketchup, mayo, lettuce, onion, and yeah, that's about it. And cheese.
That's about it, yeah.
So hot.
It looks really hot.
That was just mostly lettuce and ketchup right there. It's a full meal though, and it was $2.40. Wow. It's not too bad. I love the street food like culture around El Salvador. I feel like if I want a nice, good meal, there's lots of restaurants for that. Or if I want something like really cheap and easy, there's lots of places to do that. Especially here in the middle of Santa Ana. Muy rico. Well, this is a really good use of our 30 minutes.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's almost time. Wow, that was fast.
Santa Ana is actually second largest city in El Salvador.
I think I might have said that.
Did you say that already?
I think so. It doesn't matter.
Central area is actually quite a lot smaller than I was expecting, considering it's the second largest city. Although, I swear I saw that the population is only like less than 200,000 people. So it's not a big city.
Population-wise, I guess,
population-wise.
I think the whole country is only 6 million. So, I guess in that perspective.
Really nice place though, really nice vibe.
Yeah.
Just chill, everybody's just chill.
Hanging out, enjoying the beautiful weather.
Look at that. Look at all the police. They're like piling up in the back of that truck. We have 5 minutes. I think it's time to start the tour of the theater? Teatro de Santa Ana. Wow.
It's only used by the higher class, rich people, and the working class floor that is in the back of the theater.
This theater is absolutely stunning. It was completed in 1910, so it has been here for a very long time. And I think something so interesting about this place is that they actually put like a contest out for people to put in their designs for this theater when they were looking at wanting to create the theater. And the winner of the design was an Italian guy, and then he hired a bunch of other Italians to do all the work in here. So there's like Italian architects, Italian artists, Italian designers, and so you can definitely see that Italian and European influence. The theater, of course, was used for many, many years, and it was originally used for like plays and like orchestras to come up, and then in 1933 it was actually turned into a cinema, so you could come here and watch movies, which is so neat. I cannot imagine being here back when there was, well, I was gonna say back when there was no electricity, but I guess by 33 there probably would have been electricity. Because the theater was created in the early 1900s, you can see a lot of like classism and gender separation here. So a lot of the spaces were sort of women-only spaces or men-only spaces. And then in the actual theater itself, when a show was going on, you could see separation between the different classes. Like the elites got to come in a separate door, and they got to sit along the bottom and have the best views. And then the lower class people, they would only be allowed to sit on the top tier, the third tier, and they had like a whole separate entrance for themselves, so they kind of weren't seen by the fancy folk. So we definitely still see like pieces of that here today. But of course, if you came to a show today, you just get to sit wherever you want.
Dresses, the people there.
It kind of feels like a movie. Like
Yeah, so it really does feel like a movie.
Yeah.
This is the foyer room where the rich people used to come to make their celebrations, to dance.
No way.
Yeah. It also has a presentation of theater music.
Can I ask you a question? Could you rent it for like a wedding or something like that? No. Just like people do that?
No, just for cultural purposes.
Ah, okay. Because can you imagine if it was like a wedding here? Like this is the venue, this is the dance floor. You've got the band up there.
Yeah. But you have to protect the wood and everything.
Of course,
They don't allow social events, only
Yeah.
cultural events like
Yeah.
presentations or anything.
I guess you don't want your uncle who had too much to drink to start ruining the paintings or anything, right?
Exactly.
No drunk uncles here.
Like decoration to keep the symmetry. We're gonna see the thing.
Gentlemen only in this area.
It's cool. The theaters are usually split up between the women's side and the gentlemen's side. So there's be like the smoking lounge for the gentlemen. Maybe the women's lounge has like a coffee or tea room. So
The women, while they were getting ready, had like the best view in the entire theater because you could see the cathedral from here.
wow.
Stunning.
I feel like we're going back in time.
This is so beautiful.
Hey?
Yeah, it feels
so
fake.
beautiful.
Honestly, this whole room, and just the whole palace theater, it feels like a palace. It feels like it can't be real.
I feel like we gotta be royalty.
Yeah.
That theater ended up being way better than I expected.
It was so beautiful. There was so much to learn about it. The tour, they said, was going to be 20 minutes, but ours was 40. I think we asked a lot of questions.
Yeah.
But we had such a great guide.
It's such a like a jaw-dropping like place. I didn't realize just dumbfounded that we can be in there because it's so beautiful. Like I didn't want to touch anything because I felt like we really were like in a different part of time, you know?
It's like you're touching history, and I'm
Yeah,
like, I just
yeah.
want to keep my paws off it and make sure everything just stays beautifully pristine because it is spotless in there.
Yeah, I felt like the entire time I was underdressed. Like I needed to be in like a black tuxedo or something like that. You
With like a pipe.
Yeah, you needed like a ball gown
Yeah,
or something.
Actually, it was so stunning, and we got like a really cool history lesson too, just about like the time, you know, and how people acted and how the genders were divided, and the shows and the arts. Like, wow. That is it for this video, guys. We hope you have enjoyed coming around Santa Ana and the Santa Ana area with us. We've had so much fun here. Totally surprised in the best way.
Such a blast. If you guys like the video, make sure you give it a thumbs up. If you want to see more videos of us around El Salvador and throughout Central America, make sure you subscribe. We will catch you in the next one.
Bye, guys.
Wow, I made my way to the bell tower. I can't believe we can just be here. I really feel like we shouldn't be. There's also a lot of pigeon poop here.